Hello ladies, gentlemen, and those that don't identify themselves in that binary. I'm the Ski, and welcome to my Pokémon Shield Nuzlocke. Right, after having beaten Kabu, losing heart in the process due to a sideways swipe from a Salandit, we head outside to see Hop, who's been waiting for us. As we run away from the gym through Motorstoke, ready to go expand our careers as Pokemon trainers, we're stopped in our tracks as Kabu comes jogging up behind us. Kabu comes to say, well, a lot of people don't get 3 gym badges. After all, at that point, if you can't do the type matchups, you're not really going to be able to progress further. And Nessa and Milo turn up as well. They're pretty happy as well that we've beaten Kabu and we're going to be progressing along our gym challenge. And Kabu lets us go with a sporty chant. This is where being called the Ski doesn't work so well, as I can do it, the Ski. I would have shortened it to Ski personally, but fair enough, Kabu, you do you. Hop, shockingly, is excited, and we head off out into the wild area to be able to go to Hammerlocke. We'll be able to travel through a few other wild area bits, maybe catch some more Pokemon. Should be enjoyable. As we head out, Hop is excited to go back out there again, as well he should be. Points out which way we need to go to Hammerlocke, and we get a nice sweeping animation here. But we should be able to catch some stronger Pokemon now, and that'll be good. Hopefully we'll get something that can slot into the team and improve us as we go. However, Bede shows up, talking smack like Bede likes to do, telling us that there's no reason the champion would have endorsed us, despite the fact that, well, we've beaten Bede every time that we've run across him. Hop decides to take it as a personal challenge and goes to battle Bede. Also, well done, Hop. I mean, I know I beat Hop every time we fight him, but taunting Bede that I managed to beat Bede with, I believe, 1 Pokemon, and essentially 1 move. It was Bite. Hop and Bede go off to fight, so we have a free pass to just head off into the wild area. So, on we go. We've been round these bits of the wild area before, just before Nessa's gym. Annoyingly, we decided to try and capture Pokemon when we couldn't really do it. Just took a moment to look at the Pokemon that we've got at our disposal at the moment, and it's a pretty good selection. Got Mrs. Snowy as the lowest level, and Barkley, sadly, quite low level. We've just not needed Fire-type Pokemon at this point. But having looked through, decided to continue on. Can't capture any Pokemon here, as I said. Unfortunately, we went around trying to capture something to fight Nessa with, and discovered that actually there was nothing for us to capture. Everything was too powerful, and wasted our opportunities at the wild area, which is a shame. Yeah, we cross over here into Motorstoke Riverbank. There's a Snorlax right there, and that looks like it's far too high a level for us to beat. So I rushed into the grass, shut my eyes and began swirling, and near immediately ran into a Skorupi. Skorupi is a bug poison type Pokemon, and that's a pretty good one for us to run into. And one of the things I really like about Pokemon Sword and Shield is we're around level 28-29, and so are the Pokemon we're running into. It's nice that they set the wild area as well as the sort of very powerful Pokemon, but they also based it on the badges you have and the level of Pokemon in the party, which is quite, reasonable, I like to think. But the first attack knocked Skorupi down pretty well, so I had a look through at what Pokeballs I have. See, there's a Netball, which is good at catching Bug-type Pokemon. This is a Bug-type Pokemon. Seems perfect. Unfortunately, this Skorupi didn't want to go in. That's fine, and we get another look at the moves it's looking to make. Scary Face slowing Bellerophon down, but at the moment we're not looking to use Bellerophon to fight. We're just going to try and capture this Pokemon. Second ball didn't do the job, and Knockoff. It's actually a really good move. Nice to know it's got it. And once again, Netball. Third one of the 3 we had. See if we can capture it. And of course not. Why would we be able to capture something that we've beaten down quite a bit? But Bellerophon's got the hit points to just tank away for us. And I decided, well, I've got Great Balls, time to use them. As you can see, using Pokeballs up at this rate is going to be a bit of a challenge later on because we can't buy anything. So we've only got the balls we can capture. But having picked it up, we captured ourselves a Skorupi. Bellerophon gets to level 29. Very helpful. Our tank is now a really powerful Pokemon for us, and it'll be a mainstay going forward, I think. Skorupi, yep, poison bug type, and it's a Scorpion. And yeah, as it's on our team, I think it's the Scorpion King. And, well, the person that played the Scorpion King originally was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, so I called Skorupi The Rock. Now, Skorupi isn't going to make it into the party to begin with, as we've got a bug-type Pokemon ready who's now an Orbeetle, so with Mulder we don't need it, but maybe later on. So, after capturing the rock, started taking a wander into the next area of Bridge Field. As you can see, Bellerophon had taken a few hits, so wasn't really the Pokemon to have necessarily at the front of the party. As Rupert has now evolved, Rupert is at, top level of hit points and is our new tank, but we also need to level up Barkley a little so that he can take on things as we go on in the game. So, progressing forward, moving into a new part of the wild area, part being Bridge Field, we get run into by a Linoone. Unfortunately, it was a very strong looking Linoone. Now this usually means that you can't capture them, but I figured why not give it a go. So as the Linoone comes in, hail falling around us, I tried to throw a Pokeball. Unfortunately, we couldn't. So at Bridgefield, we weren't able to capture. Also, Linoons are fast, which meant that Barkley, whose speed has now fell quite a bit, might not be able to escape. So again, a second time, couldn't get away. Barkley again, much slower. Now, if you're faster than the opponent, you will always escape. If you're not, there's some odds involved, but we had one Pokédoll left, I believed. Nope. We had used them all up, so the only thing to do was to try and run and hope. Thankfully, this time we got away safely. So finally, and you'll see the footage is sped up for this time, we moved into the last area, ran in circles until we found a Boldore. Now Boldore, rock-type Pokemon, very much its generation's equivalent to Graveler. From Gen 1, obviously. It's a pretty useful Pokemon. I'm a big fan of rock-type in general. And we had Bellerophon out, but the Boldore did have a ground-type move which is super effective against Bellerophon. So I decided to go with the Water Gun to just do a little bit of damage, take it down a bit, and just drop Boldore's hits down a bit more. But not too much because there's Hail going on, and Hail could obviously knock the Pokemon out before we could capture it. So I started with a Great Ball nice and early, thinking that I could keep healing up and then alternately throwing Pokeballs at the Boldore. Again, I was looking at Bellerophon, and Bellerophon taking quite a few hits. So use the Energy Powder or Super Potion, just, keep Bellerophon in the fight, let the Hail take Boldore's hit points down, and then start throwing a Pokeball. Again, as we got there, Great Ball went out again. And this time, we captured Boldore. Boldore being a rock-type Pokemon, I could have called the Rock, only we just called Skorupi that. So I decided that the person who played Rocky, Stallone, would be the name of this Pokemon. At this point, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please do like and subscribe. And as always, have a lovely day.